One day you will wake up and your life would have changed. One day you will wake up and everything that you have ever desired would start flowing in without warning. And one day you will realize that your thought is creating reality. One day you will realize that your visualizations, what you see through your mind's eye, is actually controlling your reality, it's controlling your matrix. And all you have to do to live this magical life, to live this life that is so good, feels like it's too good to be true, is persist till you get there. And that, my friends, the persistence bit, is the difference between those people who actually achieve something. Achieve might not be the right word, attract. Who actually attract something worthwhile in their life, and the rest of the world who's just admiring others but then giving excuses about how they can't have what others have, thinking that others are maybe born on the right date, on the right time, have the right kind of support, right kind of backing, just lucky. But it's none of that. The truth is, each and every one of us is capable of manifesting a life beyond our wildest dreams. All it takes is persistent and disciplined focus on what you want instead of focusing on the 3D. And it is so easy to focus on the 3D because unfortunately we are taught as a society, as kids, the moment you are born, in fact, you are taught to take your understanding from the outside world, from people who somehow matter more than your intuition, from others whose opinion somehow matters more than your own voice. And it's okay. We've all been through that. Each and every one of us. But now is the time to understand that you, by the virtue of accepting other people's thoughts and ideas, because that's what we've been taught, you have created your current reality. And no matter how bad it is, and no matter how hard this fact might be for you to digest, the quicker you accept it, the quicker you can move on to better. Because now, the moment you accept this, that you have been creating your reality, that you made it happen, no matter what it was, the quicker you come to that acceptance, the quicker you will believe and realize your own power. And the quicker you can change it all around. So many people are afraid of taking responsibility, of owning up. We like blaming others because it makes us feel powerful. But what I want you to understand is that no, even if somebody said something, you accepted what they said to be the truth, and that is why what they said manifested. You own the power. You are the power. Your acceptance of an idea, your acceptance of an assumption is what caused that idea or that assumption to actually manifest. And the quicker you understand this, the quicker you accept this, the quicker you can change it all around, because now you take the power away from others. You don't let them rule your life because they didn't do anything. They just threw out their own beliefs at you, projected their beliefs at you, you accepted them. And that acceptance caused the manifestation, not the projected belief. So now you realize the power is within you. Now you realize that you can have your shields up and deflect. Just some idea comes up, you let it go, deflect, and not let it go to your subconscious. You can choose to reject other people's projections on you. And when you learn that, which you will only learn Once you realize that the power is in your hand, you are the creator. Once you accept it, that's the only time you can change it. You can't keep fighting with the fact that you are the creator and hope to create a better life. If you want to create a better life, you have to own it. Own the fact that you are actually creating your life, co-creating your life with the universe, with God, with whatever power you believe in. You are the power. Your acceptance is the permission that you give for anything to show up in your life. Your acceptance of the idea that that particular thing is okay to happen in your life is the permission. You are the permission granter. You got the key. And with your focus, I want you to own up to your own power. Own it up. If you created something you don't like, just because you focused on it, just because you put your attention on it, you can easily, in fact, even quickly, create better. Because you know why? Because in order to create resistance and negativity in your life, you had to swim upstream. But in order to create the good, all you have to do is flow downstream. Those kind of thoughts don't take a lot of energy. It takes so much energy to think badly about yourself. It takes so little energy to think the world of yourself. And although when you start doing that, it might not feel that way because you've practiced via repetition to focus on the negative. You keep at it 21 days. 21 days. You keep at it and it will change. You keep at it and you will change. Your thoughts will change. Your visuals will change. You know, the number one thing I hear people complain about is that I can't visualize. Only for me to tell them you're always visualizing because you don't think in words. You think in images. Want an example? What comes to your mind the moment I say kitchen? What comes to your mind the moment I say nails? What comes to your mind the moment I say car? What comes to your mind the moment I say an aeroplane or an airplane? You see, when I said those words, you thought about your kitchen. You saw your kitchen in your mind's eye. You saw the car. You saw the airplane. You did not read the words. When I said the word car, your mind did not go black and the word C-A-R were written out. No, you saw the car. We all can visualize. What you're trying to say when you say, I can't visualize my dream life, is that you're not focused and you don't have the practice to visualize your dream life. But we all can do that with practice, and it all changes. You don't think in words, you think in images. Get that clear in your mind's eye. You think in images, not in words. This is why sometimes affirmations you don't really get involved with don't manifest, because you're saying something but your mind, the visuals you're seeing are that of lack. This is, by the way, a pro tip why your affirmations might not be working for you, because you're saying one thing, you're thinking one kind of thought, but you're imaging completely the opposite of those thoughts. And that's why the opposite is manifesting, because you think in images, you don't think in words. It's so funny, right? Do you understand why kids' books have images when they're trying to teach them words? If we thought in words, we would not need those images, but we think in images. The moment an image clicks, that's the moment you will never have to worry again, because the moment the image is associated with something, it manifests. We digress towards imagination because I really want people to understand the power imagination holds. It has been, cast aside as something too difficult. But it's the very basic. It's who you are. It's your makeup. You think in images, not in words. But anyway, own up to your power. Accept that you are the creator. And then you can change it all. Because once you realize nobody else has got the power, All you have to do is change your visuals. All you have to do is change your thoughts to match the correct visuals. And what you will do is you will change your life. And that's how it works. So thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm Neha Kumar. If you like this video, like the video, comment Master Manifestor, share it, subscribe to the channel. And when you do subscribe, press the bell icon so that you never miss out on another video I post. To book personal coaching, you can check the description box or my pinned comment. To join my manifestation challenge, you can check the description box or my pinned comment, and I will see you again soon. Bye.